Came out from the bottom, going straight up to the top. Why y'all niggas sleeping, yeah, he punching in the clock. And they call him Mike Man by the Lambo at the lot. And he on his gun and it never ever stop. Came out from the bottom, going straight up to the top.
Thank you, Mike. Thank you, John. Thank you, everyone that organized this. And thank you to the rest of the 72 participants that decided that there was something more important for them than watching Netflix and chilling tonight. Okay, I'm going to put you guys on some game tonight. Look, we got 20 minutes. I am very, very respectful of time. I'm going to take 20 minutes, and I ask that you give me everything you have for 20 minutes because I'm going to give you everything I got in the tank. I know I see some of you guys already creeping, looking at the awards. Yeah, they're back there. The accolades are there. I know how to do this stuff. I know how to do this stuff at a very high level, but I want to go over a couple things, and I'm not going to talk about myself at all here, but I want to talk about a couple things, okay? The first thing I want to talk about and I want to break down is what the hell is a mastermind? What is this? What are we sitting here doing, Christy? So let's go ahead, and I'm going to pull up the definition from where I learned the word mastermind. And if you guys know me, you know I am all about data. One of the people that I have to give credit to is Napoleon Hill. He wrote a book called Think and Grow Rich, and he talked about something called the Mastermind Alliance. He goes on to describe a mastermind group as a friendly alliance with one or more persons who will encourage one to follow through with both plan and purpose. Now let's talk about those for a second. Plan and purpose. Now, you guys all got your plans. You guys all got your goals. Hopefully you guys met Mike. You guys got to get inside the organization. You got inside the ecosystem and you found a little bit of your purpose. My job tonight is to help those converge in the middle so that you understand that you're in the right time, at the right place, and you're with the right people. So check this out, guys. What's the point? What's the point is you are deciding to surround yourself with like-minded individuals at 5:42 p.m. on a Wednesday night versus doing anything else with your lives. So first and foremost, I need you guys to take it very, very serious because I acknowledge and I reward all results, and that is a result of discipline. So I need you guys all to give yourselves a round of applause, a pat on the back, however you like to celebrate yourselves. Celebrate yourself for being able to make that decision. I'll raise a glass to that. Come on, Jorge. Come on, baby. I support you guys, all right? So check this out. Here's what we're going to talk about tonight. We're going to talk about you don't have to be smart to make money, okay? How many of you guys believe that you don't have to be smart to make money?
I believe it.
Okay, here's what you have to be. You have to be resourceful and you have to be around the right people. The way that you get successful or the way that you make money is you do it through rip-off and duplication. And I want to teach you guys just one thing real quick, and I'm going to slow down on this concept because this is something I got in trouble for all day long, every day. I graduated high school with a 2.1 GPA. I graduated college with a 3.8 GPA. What changed? What was different? Someone stopped telling me that cheating was wrong. Someone stopped telling me that I couldn't look at my neighbor's paper. How many of you guys struggled with a class in high school or elementary school or at some point in your life? Who struggled with a class? We all did, right? We struggled with maybe one or two.
Absolutely.
Now, how many of you guys would have passed that class a lot easier if the smartest girl or boy sat next to you and instead of going like this with their paper, went like this? How much better would you have done? I'll tell you what.
A lot better.
I tell you what, I flirted with a girl in Spanish class my freshman year of college. And I used to copy every single note. I now have a minor in Spanish. I'm fluent in it, but I didn't know how to pass those tests. I did it because I was able and willing to be resourceful. I'll tell you guys one more story to bring it real home for you. I'm a father. I got a 7-year-old little girl, right? She's in that age where she's spelling things. She's doing things. She's getting creative. We're out at a restaurant the other night and she goes, "Daddy, guess what? I can spell anything." And I was like, "You can spell anything?" She's like, "Yeah, the word anything." I was like, "Oh, okay. All right, let me hear you do it." She goes, "Anything." I was like, "Oh, okay." I was like, all right. Give me another one you can spell. And she goes, I can spell, oh, you ready for this, Daddy? I can spell Cracker Barrel. And I'm like, you can spell Cracker Barrel? All right, go ahead. Crackerbarrell. I'm like, whoa, kiddo, this is getting a little wild now. And what do I do as a parent? I'm observant. I look around. I see this girl just reading shit off the side of the wall. Reading shit off the side of the wall. And I said, I'm the original, like the original OG at this type of game. Like you can't get one over on me. And she's like, Daddy, I'm not cheating. I'm being resourceful.
Wow.
Awesome.
That's smart.
So look, at some point along your life, between being 7 years old and being where you're at today, you stopped being resourceful.
You know, she learned that, dog, from you.
It was wrong. Yep. Someone told you you'll get in trouble. Someone gave you a misdirection. Well, I'll say it, and I'll say it many times tonight. Welcome to the Closers Academy, where we correct those misdirections. Welcome to the Closer Academy, where we put you in rooms with people that have made, not generated, have made $1 million just in a sales position using a black phone working 30 hours a week. Now you are in the room with people that are true millionaire closers. Look, I tell you this because you've got to be resourceful. And I tell everyone in my life, every mentor, every mentee I've ever had, I say, you got to have childlike wonder. You got to get back to your childlike self because that person didn't know what no meant. They thought no meant not now, ask Daddy later. They thought no meant I got to go ask someone else because he said no. How many of y'all got kids and get mom, dad all the time? They mom, dad you all the time, right? Oh shit, hey, dad said no. Crack the knuckles, walk over to mom. Hey mom, I was just wondering, you think I can have just one of those cookies? What's mom do? Mom's on her phone. She's doing 3 things, doing the laundry, cooking dinner. Yeah, have a cookie. Got her cookie, bro. Look, a no is a not now. A no is they don't KNOW enough to make a decision at that current time. So when we get into these conversations with people and we're asking them to give us what we want and to help them solve a problem and a pain point, you stopping at no is a disservice to them and you, because all you had to do is maybe slow down and rephrase it a little differently, or maybe you just weren't even talking to the right person to make that decision, and you're on the call with the wrong person. See, if you don't ask for the order, you'll never get an order. You got to ask first, and you got to help them understand second. All right, let's move on here real quick, okay? We've talked about Mastermind. What is it? It's when a few people agree, when you're in a common room of like-minded, hungry, growth-seeking, monstrous individuals that are going to help you put you on game, okay? We've talked about, this is what I want to talk about now. Here, check this out. How to take advantage of an opportunity in the lifetime of the opportunity. Every single one of you guys has an opportunity right here in front of you to watch training videos. How many of you guys are in the Facebook group? Why haven't I seen a video of y'all in there lately?
You haven't seen me?
Why haven't I heard your name pop up in there lately?
Very true. We have to create.
How many of you are in there? There's 74 on this call. There's 74. Man, I haven't seen 74 videos posted in one day in a long time. Ooh, it's been a while. Here's your challenge. Write this down. Here's your challenge. Write this down. Right now, I need you guys to write this down. Check this out. Make a video and post it. Make a video and post it. Here's why. Y'all look too comfortable. Every single one of you looks too damn comfortable. And you guys are way too damn good looking to be hiding behind your cameras and hiding behind your keyboards. You guys need to get out there and get out of the unknown. I want to see a video from you guys talking about your experiences, your wins, your losses. I want to hear how you found out about Mike. Give me something you can talk about. And I want to see a video from y'all, and I will be your biggest cheerleader in there. You will not fall on your face. You will fail forward. And if you need to, there's a few videos of some really solid speakers in there that you can go rip off and duplicate from and go copy off of and be what my daughter would say, resourceful. All right? If you're missing that creative bug and you just don't know what to talk about, go read and go recreate. It's very, very simple. Go read and recreate. Be resourceful. All right. You've got to take advantage of the opportunity in the lifetime of the opportunity. How do you do it? You do it in these 3 ways, okay? Number 1, you go make that video I'm talking about. Go make that video. The second thing that you guys have as far as homework is, how many of you guys have been through the training 1 time? How many of you guys have been through it 2 times? How many of you guys have been through it 10 times? Now, how many of you guys would agree that I have a high level of communication? Why would I watch Masterclass more than 10 times? If I have all this skill,
you really have the information in front of you.
You learn something new every time.
Because the first time you watch it, it's okay, but the second time you watch it, you learn something new from the first time you watched it.
There's too much info in there for you to catch it in one time.
Reason I've read Napoleon Hill more than 3 times.
If I got a book, why are the pages falling out? I already read it. Why would I read it again? Why would I read it again? Why would I read it again? The reason is because you guys become someone new every moment. You lose your taste buds every 3 years. How quickly do you think you learn something new and become someone new? Happens every moment. It takes just a second to build rust. It takes just a second to slip. It takes just a second to lose out on information. Look, you guys have access to this information. You paid for it. You were granted access to the most coveted Closer Academy training facility material that you can get your hands on this planet. I can speak on that because I've spent a lot of money chasing this information. Mike decided, you know what, rather than chase this person, rather than chase that person, and rather than get you to walk on some coals, why don't I just go ahead and bundle it up in a master class and a training that's easy to follow, easy to understand, that the average Joe Schmo or the top rep of the company will gain and gather from. If I'm someone at this level and I've watched it more than 10 times, I challenge you to get your counts up, get your reps up. As one of my favorite movies would say, those are rookie numbers. You got to get your numbers up, okay? That's the second thing I want you guys to do is rewatch the material. What if, look, I hate to say things like this because I'm an optimist, but what if an airplane crashed down and took out all of the internet in your home for the next 6 months and you didn't have access to that material? What if the server decided that it was just going to shut down and we never had access to this material again? And it was like these lost long templates that we never got to touch again. What if that moment was going to happen tomorrow? What if that was going to happen tonight? What if that was going to happen with everything and anything that you weren't grateful for yesterday? So that leads me to my third thing and my most important point is there are people in your life right now that unfortunately will not be there in the future. And there are people, places, and things that you guys might not ever get to visit in your future. And I think it's very important for all of us to slow down every once in a while and to share that gratitude and love with people in our lives that matter. And so you guys have 3 tasks, 3 homework assignments. The first one is to post that video. The second one is to go through your material. If you've gone through it once, go through it twice. If you've gone through it twice, keep going through it, okay? And the third thing is there are at least 3 people in your life that you could easily send, I love you, I'm grateful for you, and I appreciate you. Express that gratitude. And if you don't do it for me, do it. If you don't do it for you, do it for me, please. There are people that you just won't get to see again. And it's important that you express that gratitude. And I challenge you guys to go up to 5 people. But if all you can think of is 3, let them know you love them, you're grateful for them, and you appreciate them. And I'll tell you this, if you do that with a friend that you've never told that you love them, but it's known that you guys love each other, I promise you might be that catalyst that they needed to hear tonight to kick their ass into gear and get it right. You might save a life tonight. You might do as much as to inspire someone to take action on something that they've been putting off. Share that love. Don't let another day pass. Don't let another hour pass. So you got 3 assignments, and I'm going to dive back in here because we got 5 minutes together, okay? Here's what you got to do. What do we do now? What do we do now, okay? You guys got to get out of that comfort zone. You guys got to stretch. And I hope that these 3 things I've mentioned help you guys get out of your comfort zone. But I want to open it up here for a second, and I want you guys to engage and interact just a tad bit before we send it off tonight. And I want you guys to be able to ask me anything. I want you guys to be able to prompt a question in the chat here. I want you guys to be able to interact and be able to get questions answered. And if there's something that you guys are battling or you're going through, I want to express it to you from the bottom of my heart. I love you. I'm grateful for you. And I do appreciate you. And I'm going to slide through and just drop some names. I see Carol on here. I'm grateful for you, Carol. I appreciate you. And I do love you. You know that. Jonathan Alexander, bro. I don't know when the last time you heard this was, bro, but I love you, man. I'm grateful for you. I appreciate you, bro. Kyle, dude, big love for you, bro. Mad respect, man. A lot of gratitude. And I love you, bro. I love you, man. And I want you guys to win, okay? The issue in our lives, the issue that we come into sometimes is we don't believe in ourselves as much as other people believe in us. And so sometimes we need to just hear it from the outside. And here's the best part, is just like I can express this gratitude, I can also be hard on you. And I can make you cry. I can make you wish you didn't step onto this phone call, but there's nobody better to do that than you. I want you guys to be hard on yourself. I want you to understand that 2022 is about to wrap up, and I'll bet there's one goal, one New Year resolution that you came up short on, and it was you that let those dreams die. It was you that had the cognition to write it down, and you let you down. Get pissed off that you slipped and make a vow that it will never happen again. You will not come up short in 2023. You will not come up short on Christmas that your family deserves next year. You will not come up short again. And be hard on yourselves. But you also got to love you. Because just like I poured this love into Kyle, just like I poured this love into you guys, I will keep pouring my love into you. But you will pour more love into you than I ever will. And you got to be around you more than I ever got to be around you. You got to be around you. Be hard on yourself. Be disciplined on yourself. And show yourself the love you deserve, because you are God's highest form of creation. You got the same 8.5 pints of blood I got. Okay? You guys beat out 40 million sperm to get here. Okay? You guys were handpicked to walk on this righteous land, and it's your turn to stand up and earn that right. All right? Let's go ahead over here. We got something here. We got something in the chat. Someone said, how do you overcome personal issues so that they don't interfere with your work? Man, I love this question. Jorge, check this out, bro. Here's how you do it. You lean into it. You laugh at it. And this is the example I'm going to give you guys, okay? Who's ever been on a diet before? Who's ever been on a diet? Man, I go on them all the time. I swear I'm on one every other week. I don't know how to keep it up. But check this out. When you're on a diet and your coworker brings in donuts, and it's that maple bar with all the bacon crunchies on it, and it looks so good. But you're on a diet. How do you avoid it? What do? You laugh at it. You understand that that's just temptation. You understand that you're disciplined and you're a different person now, and that is something that doesn't affect you or interfere with you. You laugh that your body and your heart and your mind are going through a desire for something you know you can't have. You lean into it. So how do you overcome personal issues so that they don't interfere with your work? You understand what they are. You confront them, and you lean in and you laugh at the fact that they could ever affect you from doing what you're on this earth to do. Look, we're going to have people, places, things in our lives that create personal issues. The fun thing to know is that no matter how bad they hurt, it can't kill you. It can't kill you. And you get to laugh at that. Good try. Good try. Not today. Good effort. My favorite one is good effort, little buddy. Good effort, little buddy. I get that text message. Ooh, I'm in the middle of my workflow. Ooh, I'm grinding. I get that text. I look down. You're gonna try to get me down with that? No, you're gonna have to try a lot harder than that. You have to try a lot harder than that, because if I can look up, I can get up. All right, let's go on to the next one. Is there such thing as being overly confident? Fuck yeah, you should be. You should be. You should be overly confident. You should ooze it out of your pores, because confidence is a stain, as my friend Lil Wayne says. Confidence is a stain. You can't wipe it off. It should be something that you carry, and carry it with pride. Look, let's look it up real quick. We got a couple seconds here. We got a couple seconds. Look, let's look it up. What is confidence? What's the definition? The feeling or belief that one can rely on someone or something. Firm trust. I trust me. I trust me. I trust myself to the highest level. Why is that? Because I woke up when I said I was going to. Why do I trust myself? Why am I able to be so confident in this vessel, this being? Because I said no to the donut at lunch. Why am I able to? Because I have these small wins every day. We have failures, we have setbacks. Laugh at them. Understand that it's part of being human. But that's how you build the confidence and you build your discipline, is you trust yourself. And if you trust this vessel, when I say I'm going to jump and I don't fall and I actually complete the jump, hell yeah, I'm going to be overly confident that I can jump again. I'm going to be overly confident that I can close a deal again because I did it. But you gotta understand, guys, the best way to be confident, the best way to live this life is to be confident, because it's saying that you can rely on you. And I've already said it. Who do you spend the most time with? You. Be confident with the people you surround yourself with, right?
Brandon, I have a question for you. I actually put it in the chat.
Drop it.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
So my question for you is, what would you say is your biggest downfall that made you get your biggest achievements?
Oh, bro, love this. I'm a procrastinator. I put things off. I'm a procrastinator. I know this. I know this about myself. I know I am a procrastinator. Take your biggest downfall, right, and turn it into a success. All right, last story, and we're gonna wrap it up. Okay, 77 people, you guys hanging around. Check this out. You guys are gonna get a huge bar right here. I've literally charged 10 grand for this concept. Check this out. I know I'm a procrastinator. I know this about myself. If there was a test that I had to study for, when did I study for it? Someone tell me. When did I study?
Minutes before.
Night before?
Right before.
Hey, if
The last minute.
If the test was at 8 a.m., I woke up at 4 a.m. and I studied. I crammed for 4 hours.
Hours. Definitely, that's what I was gonna say for sure.
Right?
Relatable. If you're a procrastinator, you're behind.
Bro, if there was a paper I had to write, when did I write it?
The day after.
I asked the teacher for an extension to say, I'll be in tomorrow.
Yeah.
I did do that all the time, but check this out. I started to learn that you can use procrastination in your favor. How many of you guys can relate that you procrastinate? If I give you a nugget that helps you overcome it, you would be so grateful. Yeah? All right, check this out. It's so simple. I'm gonna give you guys this. Oh, this is a bar. I'm excited for you guys. As you can tell, I'm shaking. You have my screen. I'm old school. I'm old school. So let's just say I got a test due, and the teacher comes up on the let's do paper. All right, I got to write a paper because I hated English class. And she comes up on the whiteboard and she goes, due date. Oh man, I hated when she would do this. Oh my gosh, this was like anxiety level, bro. She would be like, due date 1/27/2023. Yo, that is 4 weeks away. I got a snowboard trip on Thursday. I got a girl I'm taking out Saturday. I got shit for the next 4 weeks. I'll do that on the 26th. Perfect. It's on my calendar. That's what I use to do. Also, how you can use it in your future, guys. Watch this. Watch this. This is so crazy. It's gonna blow your mind. So what I would do, Johnny, is I knew I was a procrastinator, right? I knew I was gonna put it off to the last minute. So all I did, bro, is I said, Instead, it's due. Oh shit, I messed that all up. Instead, it's due 1/7/2023. All I did is I moved the deadline closer. Okay, let me give it to you guys a little bit closer to home, because some of y'all can't relate with school. Some of you might not be able to relate with procrastinating a paper due. How many of you guys got chores? How many of you guys ever had to clean the garage? You knew the garage had to be cleaned. Oh man,
That's my job.
I know it's got to be cleaned. My wife can't even park on her side of the drive anymore because it ain't clean. I know I got to clean it. Check this out. Check this out. If you say you're going to clean it on Saturday, what happens? You wake up Saturday.
You procrastinate.
I was supposed to have this resume done.
Let me make a cup of coffee first.
I'm doing it tonight.
Yeah, hey, you know what? Let me go ahead. I'm gonna
Smoke
go
this
ahead.
blunt.
I gotta look up some things on YouTube. Oh, let me get my music jamming. I gotta have music if I'm cleaning the garage. Oh man, you know what? Let me put on my favorite slippers. If I'm gonna be cleaning the garage, I better have my headphones in. You know what? I probably need a glass of water. I'm gonna be out there for an hour. What happens? You start building all of these reasons, these obstacles in your way. What happens though, Javier, what happens, bro, if you say instead of on Saturday, I'm gonna clean it on my lunch break today. And instead of giving yourself all day Saturday, you give yourselves 35 minutes on a Wednesday afternoon to clean your garage. Guess what? Same result. Now you got Saturday cleared up. Same result. Now you got shit done in 35 minutes that would have taken 4 hours to do.
Get it out of the way.
Closer. Move your deadline closer. If you know you're a procrastinator and you perform better under pressure, that's why I put things off, because I do so good under pressure. Move the deadline up. Move it up. If you're going to perform so good under pressure, make it due tomorrow. Make it due tomorrow. You guys get the due date? Mike says, hey, bring me this on Friday. Erase Friday, put Tuesday. Mike says, yo, I want you to hit 100 dials by tonight. Erase tonight, put 12 o'clock. You guys get it? Because how many of you guys have been at 30 calls and it's 8 p.m. and you're like, fuck, I owe them 100 by 9, and you crank out 70 in an hour? If you could have done 70 in an hour, why didn't you do it for 8 hours? Move your deadline up. All right, guys, that's it for tonight. I took 7 minutes more of your time.
Yo, thank you.
Appreciate you.
Hey, much love, Brandon.
Ready?
Money, you the
Be
man.
money.
Thank you, man.
Be money.
I know you got desire.
Thank you.
Run.
Be money.
Grab the rocket ship, take your post, and let's go. Where? Let's go where? To the
Every fucking time.
To the top.